On today's special edition episode of the Candid Chef, we're hanging out with Ben Kramer, a chef who quit the restaurant life in August 2015 to do custom catering gigs full-time. Ben has cooked at events like Raw Almond, Table for 1200, Grazing in the Field, the G8 Interfaith Summit, and the Winnipeg Folk Festival. Wherever he goes, he uses local, sustainable, organic ingredients from farmers and producers in Manitoba, transforming simple ingredients into creative dishes. Today, we're meeting up with Ben at Kitchen Sink, a commercial kitchen space downtown that could be rented out for catering and events. Let's go check it out. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting me at Kitchen Sink. What are we making today?
We're going to make two things. We're going to make a rustic tomato sauce with some tomatoes from my garden.
Nice.
And potato gnocchi.
Perfect. And why did you decide you wanted to make this dish?
I wanted to do gnocchi because it's one of the first things I learned how to cook when I was coming up. And it's something I've been making ever since, and I taught my kids to make it.
What got you into cooking? What was kind of the jump off point for you?
Originally, as a youth, I had the choice between doing some time as a juvenile through the summer.
Yeah.
Because I got myself into a bunch of trouble. Or getting a job, so I got a job. Yeah, I ended up working, doing dishes in a restaurant, did some prep, and kind of worked my way up from there.
You do catering now, right?
I do, yeah, exclusively private catering.
What would you say is the biggest difference between working in a restaurant day to day and doing catering jobs?
Variety. The beauty of catering and what I like about it the most is that every day is different, every job is different. And as much as I love restaurant work, and I've spent most of my career working in restaurants.
How many years?
20-ish. Sometimes the day-to-day gets a little, can get a little monotonous.
Yeah.
So at least with catering, every job's different menu every time, different people.
Well, because how long have you been doing just the catering?
Oh, like since August, a couple months.
Okay, so how have you been enjoying that? How has your life kind of been different since?
I'm no longer putting in 70-hour weeks. I'm working probably half as much as I've ever worked.
Wow.
And having way more fun doing it.
I was gonna say it's a pretty massive lifestyle change.
It is, it's been great.
So you have two kids, a daughter and a son.
Yep.
And your daughter works in the kitchen too, right?
She does.
Yes.
Yeah. Been in the kitchen for a couple of years now.
How does it make you feel to see her cooking?
Terrified. Kitchens are not the friendliest environments, but it's been good. She's working for a good chef, and it's a good work environment, so I feel good about it.
Do you feel good that she's doing something that you're doing? Like, what's
It's great.
that
I mean,
like?
it gives us stuff to talk about quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I would assume so.
She'll come home from work and tell me about new things she's learned, and
that's cool.
kind of acts like I've never heard about it because she learned it for the first time. It's great, yeah.
Do you think that it's that basic principle of like people just like eating food, therefore people must think that the people who make really good food
Well, it's interesting
are on another level?
It wasn't that long ago that chefs were just considered to help. With TV and social media and all of these things, there's now this celebrity chef culture. When I went to cooking school, it was quite some years ago, but my grandfather, who was a traditional kind of old school guy, told my dad, "Oh, I'm sorry, your son's just going to be the help," as opposed to a doctor, a lawyer, or some kind of career.
How did that make you feel?
I didn't care. I wanted to be a cook anyway.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, if you love it, then you're
But
gonna do
nowadays, you've got celebrity chefs, you've got kids going to cooking school because they think that they're going to get famous or they're going to get rich. And little do they know they're going to get into the industry and work their butts off.
What are your thoughts on the future of the food industry in Winnipeg, and what do you hope to see?
I love the direction that it's going in Winnipeg. When I first moved here, most of the chefs that were coming up in the city immediately packed up and went west or east.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there wasn't a lot of work in Winnipeg for somebody that wanted to learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And now, we have so many great independent restaurants that these young cooks are staying, which I think is great. With the internet and with food TV and with magazines and how popular food is nowadays, our clientele has now caught up with the rest of the world. Winnipeg used to be a little bit behind in the food scene when I first moved here. And I feel like we've now caught up and we are on par with the rest of Canada. So I think it's great and we're heading in a great direction.
So Ben, if I want to come hang out and have you cook for me again, where can I come find you?
The easiest place is the internet, chefbenkramer.com or Chef Ben Kramer on Instagram.
Nice. And if you want to find the recipe for what we made today, you can find it on the Candid Chef website, thecandidchef.com. Thank you so much to Kitchen Sink for letting us film in their space, and we're gonna dig in. Thanks for watching. A thank you to our sponsor, Peak of the Market.